Good afternoon and welcome to today's Tropical Atlantic Marine Weather Briefing. My name is Amanda Reinhart and I'll be talking about what's currently happening today and what to expect through the weekend and into early next week. Start off with the good news. There are no warnings for winds. We're not expecting any large swell at this time. So let's take a look at this morning's surface analysis from 8 a.m. Eastern Time on August 8th. So first thing we have on our map is this tropical wave here in this Western Caribbean. It's got some showers and thunderstorms associated with it. And then we have this tropical wave in the Central Atlantic that we're tracking, and then this tropical wave in the East Central Atlantic, and that I'll talk about on the next slide. And then you can see here Debbie has made landfall in South Carolina, and all marine conditions south of 31 North, so south of this line, conditions have improved. Otherwise, we've got this high pressure pretty much dominating the Atlantic and influencing the weather at this time. So here's the tropical weather outlook for the next 7 days. So as I said before, we've got that tropical wave that we're tracking and the Hurricane Specialist Unit is monitoring at this time. The formation chance through the next 48 hours is low, and then the formation chance through the next 7 days is medium, and that's what this hatched area is indicating, is the area of potential formation. And of course, with that potential formation, depending on what happens, this could influence wind and waves. And we'll take a look at that now. So here's your 24-hour forecast. So if this is Friday morning, you can see that we've got some moderate to fresh winds in the South Central Caribbean. Waves are below 7 feet. And then that tropical wave in the Central Atlantic, it's approaching the Lesser Antilles at this point. We've got moderate to fresh winds associated with it, and then 8-foot seas. And then for Saturday, that tropical wave will start to move into the Eastern Caribbean. We've still got some moderate to fresh winds associated with that, but the waves are below 8 feet. And then we've got some moderate to fresh winds still in the South Central Caribbean, but waves are below 8 feet. So on Sunday, so towards the end of the weekend, that tropical wave is now into the Central Caribbean with some moderate to locally fresh winds, and seas are below 8 feet. And then we've got the tropical wave that the Hurricane Specialist Unit is monitoring and TAFB is tracking. So we've got some moderate to locally fresh winds associated with it, and then seas are up to 8 feet. And then by Monday, so the beginning of next week, you can see that the winds across the Central Atlantic are beginning to increase a bit. We're expecting some moderate to fresh winds, and then seas 8 to 9 feet in this area. And then by Tuesday, that tropical wave will be fairly close to the Lesser Antilles. You can see we've got some fresh to strong winds associated with it, and seas are 8 to 10 feet. So like I said before, there are no warnings with wind and no large swell expected at this time. And that concludes your Tropical Atlantic Marine Weather Briefing. Our next briefing is Sunday, August 11th by 5 p.m. And you can always get the latest information at hurricanes.gov/marine. And until Sunday, have a safe weekend, everybody.